The cool thing about this forum is that it's interactive, which means that when people write things, you can respond to those things. And that's what makes this a powerful community-oriented piece of software. So there are a couple ways to leave comments when you are reading the work of other people. And part of this course is not only doing your own work, but also reading what other people are writing and then leaving a comment. So there are two ways to do this. One is to go in and find a specific line that you want to quote or a specific paragraph and quote that. And that's what I'm going to show you in this video. And then the other way is to quote an entire post. And I'll show you how to do that in a separate video. So to do this, I've posted something in the lounge, just a piece of my own work. And it's called line 3 should. When I click on that, you'll see that I've done my work here. And this is what I just happened to work on today regarding my parents' divorce when I was 15. So this is my work. Now I'm going to pretend that I'm coming in to read this work as another person. And I'm coming in and I want to leave some comments. So here's what I can do. I'll start reading, and as I'm reading, something at some point just stands out to me that I just feel moved I want to comment on. So for example, maybe it's something in line 3, like how do you react? So and I find that this sentence really strikes me. So I'm going to copy it, just Command C to copy, go down to post reply, and then I'll hit the quote button. That puts the little quote thing there with the cursor in the middle, and then Command V, excuse me, and I paste it in, and then I'll just leave my comment here. So what the comment is, or the statement is, I'm waiting for the divorce to somehow magically go away, and then I just feel like I can really relate to that, so I say, I can really relate to this. Thank you. And there, I've just commented on one sentence out of this whole huge piece of work. And I may continue going down the page. Maybe there's something that pops out for me in one of the turnarounds, and so maybe I don't have something to say. Maybe I just want to comment it, quote it, and then leave a heart, for example. Or maybe this whole set of the turnaround and the examples is just really resonates with me, and I really love the examples. So I'm going to copy it, Command C, and then I'll go back up here, paste it in, the whole thing, and then select the whole thing. Use the quote button and just say, I love these examples. And so that's how I go along. Now, you notice that I did this a couple different ways. Another way to do this right here, let me just show you what I just did again. So I'll delete this. And what I just did was I pasted it in, then I selected everything, and then I hit the quote button. That requires a couple more steps. I often do it that way, but there's a quicker way. The quicker way is hit the quote button first, puts the cursor right in the middle, Command V, paste it right in, and then I just click on the outside of the quote and start saying, I love these examples. So pay attention to these little quote tags. These little quote tags, you'll see these square brackets, then a backslash, and then quote, and then square bracket. This is a tag. This is a closing tag, and you'll see the opening tag right here. Everything between these two pieces of tag, which is kind of a code, is going to be put in the quote button. Like it's going to be put in the quote formatting. So make sure that you don't erase that or delete it in any way, because that's what allows you to actually have the formatting. So let me show you what that looks like. We'll go ahead and hit submit. And you can see that everything I put inside the quote tags is showing up in this white, with a little quote there, and then my little comment is showing up below here in gray. So I want to edit that. Um, I can show you what it looks like. If I forget, if I delete this by example, then I may end up uh, running it all together. So see, I love these examples now is included inside of the quote area, which is not what I wanted to do. So when I put the quote tag back in there, then it will separate it out. But you don't have to worry about that as long as you just follow this use this quote button. So I come in, use the quote button, paste, Command V, and then click outside of that quote area, and then just say, I love these examples. Okay, so that's how you use the quote feature. Most frequently, this is how I use it. You know, someone's written a lot of work like this, chances are I'm not going to just copy, I'm not going to be commenting on the whole thing. I'm going to be zooming in and commenting on one sentence or one paragraph. And that's what this approach allows you to do.